What's up, Hanby Bees? Mr. Farina checking in on this beautiful Wednesday morning, and I hope you are doing great, ready for some physical fitness fun. Yes, that's right, physical fitness fun with Mr. F. I'm ready to have a blast with you. As you can see, I got my baseball glove on. I just stepped off the softball field about half an hour ago with an awesome activity and an awesome game. If you didn't know, Mr. Farina actually coaches softball. I coach softball and I coach baseball for my son Camden. I coach softball for my daughter Kylie. Now, a lot of you Hanby Bees have talked to me many times about seeing me at the fields, whether it's Brandywine, Tallyville, or Naaman. So a lot of you that I see on a regular daily basis, I'd like to give a special shout out to you. So if we're always talking baseball and softball with me, to my wonderful Giovannis, my Wills, my Julians, my Reeses, also going over to the softball field with Mackenzie and Samantha, my own team, Meriden, Emers, Chance, and the wonderful girls that I had a chance to play tonight, Emerson, Miss Bosma, Reagan Miracle, and Ellie, and Juliet. You guys are all rock stars and I had a blast with you. Now, some of you don't play baseball and softball. Completely fine. There's a lot of sports in the world to play as long as you're getting outside, moving, and playing in some kind of activity. You might be involved in a different sport, whether it be soccer, whether it be basketball, whether it be golf or tennis, something that's fun for you to move and play outside. Even if you're not involved in a specific sport or an organized sport, just get outside and move. You know that my whole point of teaching phys ed is to get your body moving, get that exercise, and get that physical fitness. So again, to all of you that are in a sport, congratulations. Keep up the good work. If you're not in a sport, just keep having fun. I'm super proud of you with everything that you do. So keep getting that physical fitness each and every day. Before I forget, I also want to give a shout out to my fifth graders. My fifth graders, you've got just a few weeks left as a Hanby Bee. Man, I am so proud of you, and it has been such an honor that I've got an opportunity to meet you and be your PE teacher for this year. Before I get, my fifth grade boys, you have something very important to do. You've got to log on. You got to go into your Schoology page. Mrs. Dana R is going to send you a link for something very important for my fifth grade boys. You know what that is. You know what's coming. Make sure you log into that. Now, for the rest of us, we are going to get right into our wonderful PE activity. Now, each and every time that I come onto the screen, you see that I have something in my hands or something that I use. Today, I have my baseball glove, but unfortunately, no baseball today. I wish we could play baseball. I wish we could play softball, but not everybody has got a glove. Not everybody's got a bat, and we all have different likes and loves and different pieces of equipment at home. So something that I love to do that's a great exercise is jumping. When you think about jumping, you think about jumping ropes or doing jumping jacks, but for this activity, you're going to be jumping with your body and using other parts of this activity. So when I think about jumping, I want to say, jump, jump, the bumblebees will make you jump, jump. Oh yeah, we're going to jump, jump. So you're going to jump with me today. Now, the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do, and again, I want you to watch this video first. It's very important for you to watch the video first this week, and then you get an opportunity to play. I don't want you to do it with me. I want you to see how I do it, and then you get a chance to try it at the comfort of your own home. I got two activities for you, two games that I want you to try, and a third one can be up to you if you want to try and create something based on this jumping activity. I always think about when I'm done the videos, how I could do it better, or the feedback that you give me in the discussion questions, and a lot of times I come up with extra activities that you guys teach me. So if you always want to come up with your own activity, your own game after you play mine, please do so. It's so important to use your creativity, your imagination, and come up with something fun. So the first one we're going to play today is something very simple. You're going to have two lines that you are going to make in this activity. Now, the two lines, you're going to start very close to each other, almost this far apart. Now, every single one of you, when we talk about jumping, you can all jump this far. That's the best part. We're all going to challenge ourselves to jump farther and farther and farther and farther. Now, this is a game you are going to do by yourself, but if you have other people in your family that want to play, they can try it too, just not at the same time. You want to make sure you're in a line. One person will jump, then go to the end of the line, and the next person will come forward. If you're doing it by yourself, just jump over, and then you can jump back. Now, for the starters of this activity, what I need from you is you're going to find two things that can go flat on the ground. I don't want something that you're going to jump on or hurt your ankle. So when you do this, you're going to put two things flat. Some things that I like to use that I think about in my house, I could use a towel or a t-shirt to put down flat. If you remember, there was an activity that we used a towel before, and we were jumping back and forth, and we were jumping farther. That towel could be something that you could use again. Or in this activity, if you want to use some things that I found around my house. So some things that I use. Maybe I found an umbrella in my house. This could be one thing I jump over. Here's a sword from my son Camden. You could jump over that sword. Ask mommies and daddies, but maybe you could even use an extension cord that's like kind of like a rope, or there's some cool little like necklace thing that I found for my daughter Kylie. So anything that's like a string or a rope or something straight and flat. When you do this, you're going to put two things on the ground. And when we start, they're going to be about this far apart from each other. I know that sounds so close, but that's going to be the easiest jump. And as we go, we're going to get farther and farther and farther and farther and farther, so far that you're going to be able to jump this far over all of the items. So let's just say that Mr. Freena puts one down on the ground. Once again, I'm going to put one right across from it. The two that are right across from it, all you're going to do is give a solo single jump over them. You can jump 2 feet together, or if you want to get a little running start, you can jump by jumping over with 1 foot in front. So now I'm just going to jump, and I jump over. So simple. For this game of jumping the river, you're going to make the riverbed or the river longer. So for jump the river, I'm going to actually take my farthest one away, and I'm going to make it farther away. So again, now that I've got it from here, I've got it now here. And I'm going to jump the river. Good, pretty easy. Once I get that, I'm going to move it back just a little more. And again, I'm going to jump the river. And then I'm going to move it back even more. Oh, goodness. And then I'm going to jump the river. Good. And as I start to get better and better at this game, I'm going to start moving my things a little bit farther back. And then I'm going to challenge myself to try and jump the river. The bigger you can get it, the farther you can jump. If you need some space, you can certainly even get a running start. If you have some space in your home, or like I say always, if you got an opportunity to go outside, enjoy the sunshine, get outside and do this activity. So for a really far one, I might put it really far back. I might get a running start, and I might jump. Yes! And I jump the river. So your opportunity is to make this as far as you can. Once you do it once, I suggest doing about 2 or 3 times to see if you can break your record. So make a mark where the starting line was, make a mark to see how far you jump for a big, broad jump, and see if you can jump even farther each and every time. Cool. So that game's called Jump the River. Your opportunity to jump as far as you can. Start it slow, start it close, and build it up. Little by little, little by little, little by little. Cool. Your second game is very simple. This is going to be like an own obstacle course that you're going to create. Like I said, I don't want you to do this right now, but when the video is over, you're going to actually have an opportunity to create these things. All you're doing is getting a piece of paper, and you're putting 2 arrows on that paper. You can see that I have about 12 pieces inside all of my papers. Again, the same arrow. That's all it is 2. And your job is going to be to make that obstacle on the ground. You can point the arrows any way that you want, but the arrows that are facing forward, that's going to be the direction that your feet face. So if I'm standing on the arrows like this, I'm standing forward. And if the arrows were pointing to the side, I would jump to the side. If the arrows were pointing back, I would jump to the back. And your job is going to be to create your own obstacle course. Again, you can do 5 or 6, you could do 12. I like to do about 12 to 15. I think that's some good jumping skills. You can also be creative in putting it as close as you want. You can make this very, very close in a single line. You could even make them side by side, kind of similar to the game of a hopscotch, which is your third direction. If you have an opportunity to play hopscotch, go outside and create your own hopscotch course. But for this one, check out the arrows. I think it's a lot of fun. So once I have the arrows, I'm going to actually put them down on the ground. And the arrows are going to face different ways in this activity. So you're going to see that my job is to jump on those arrows and to nicely land exactly where they go. So, as you can see on the ground, all of those arrows are facing down. So if I take my screen, I'm going to show you arrow, 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 arrow to the end. Yes, you got it. So again, you're going to be jumping from arrow, 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 arrow. And the way the direction is pointing, that's going to be actually the arrow that you're going to jump on. So the 2 that are first, they're pointing straight ahead. So I'm going to jump on those. Good. And now they're pointing to the side. I twist my body and land, so I'm going sideways. Then it goes forward again. I twist, and this time it's pointing this direction. I twist my body again. This one is pointing straight. I go straight. This one is pointing back to the camera. So now I have to jump around and land facing back to you. And now I'm going to face this way. So I turn. Good. This way again. Good. and then straight ahead. Good. Now, once I get to the end, now I could really challenge myself to do it backwards or reverse. So I could stand on it backwards, and now I could jump in reverse. Good, 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 good. Whoa, good, 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 good. You got it. Excellent. So your job is to create 2 activities today. You're jumping for Jump the River, and then you're going to create your own little obstacle course with those arrows. A piece of paper works great. If you have chalk, like I said, you can do it outside on your blacktop or your driveway. And again, 2 arrows that are pointing straight, that's going to be the arrows in the direction that your foot is going to jump. You got it, my bumblebees. All right. So have a wonderful time today. Jump a lot. Again, jump, jump. The bumblebees will make you jump, jump. Have fun. Enjoy the jumping, and have a blast as always. You know I can't let you out of here without our Hanby chant, so do it with me loud and proud. Here we go. I'm a Hanby bee, and I like to do PE. I thought you were messing up there. You got it? All right, good. I'm a Hanby bee, and I like to do PE. We laugh, we smile, and we play each and every single day. Hanby, Hanby, go Hanby! Like always, get on, do your discussion questions, get those done. Once you're done all your specials today, get outside and play. It's going to be a beautiful day. 5th graders, log in. You've got your special talk on the computer that you need to do. You know you got to do it. And all of my awesome athletes, no matter where you are, near and far, whatever sport you play, know that I love you. Know that I'm proud of you. Know that each and every one of my single Hanby bees, it has been such an honor to be your teacher, and I can't wait to be your teacher in the future weeks. So keep smiling, keep shining. You are all rock stars, and have a great rest of your day. Happy Wednesday, Asynchronous Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine, and have a blast. Love you, bees. See ya.